Have you ever wondered how adulthood is for boys, especially students, how they have to manage the financial pressures and everything, girls and their mental issues? Well, today I'll be talking to a friend concerning adulthood as a student. Stay tuned. Thank you for coming. So today we'll be talking about adulting. The first question is, when you hear the word adult, what comes to mind?
What comes to mind is taking up responsibilities and being able to account for your own actions and deeds.
Okay, can you use the word adult for yourself? Like, can you describe yourself as an adult?
Okay. Describing myself as an adult, I would say, like, to an extent, I've been able to make lots of decisions, take better decisions for myself, even the wrong ones, and I've been able to accept the consequences of the wrong decisions I made. Growing up, when I finally realized I was an adult, was like growing up, I always had this routine of in the morning I wake up and food is already served.
Yeah.
In the afternoon, food is already served and dinner is already served at night. I don't even think of what to eat. But coming down to school and staying alone, I had to wake up to start thinking what to eat, how to make what to eat, and how to live with what to eat. And knowing that if I don't cook or if I don't get what to eat, I would starve.
Yeah.
It was like being, in fact, before adulthood, I never knew such a thing happened. I was just,
Yeah.
used to being asked, what do you want?
What are you going to eat this
And
afternoon?
sometimes when they cook beans, I would say no, they
No,
force me to eat.
right.
So like now, like, adulthood comes with a lot of things, the freedom too. At least you
Yes.
get to eat what you want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But
Go where
then
you want to go
go
to.
where you want to go, of course, and then, come back later when you have been sharp.
Yeah, that's true. So, like, I have this two-case scenario. A boy born into a poor background, and he's the first child, so he has to take care of his younger siblings and fend for them, pay for their school fees. And then the other boy is born with a silver spoon. Anything money is not his problem. So the only thing he has had to struggle with is mental issues, how to get along with girls, friends, and then developing the basic qualities of this life. So who would you call an adult in those two case scenario?
Both of them are adults in their own different definitions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this one is less of an adult because he came from a rich home.
Yes,
You understand?
that's true.
Because all struggles are struggle. Understand? Then when it comes to responsibility as an adult, the one that came from a poor background would face more responsibility.
Yeah.
You understand? This is when it talks about responsibility and challenges. But this one will have lesser responsibility and lesser challenges, of course. Though challenges might be there, but because this one has more responsibilities and more challenges, doesn't make this one less of an adult. Because two of them will still at some point have decisions to make. And like
Yeah.
my definition said, adulthood is when you are able to decide for yourself
Yeah.
and take the responsibility and
Yeah.
consequences
Accountable for
for the
what you're doing.
decisions you
Yeah.
take. Yeah.
Okay, so talking about money, it's no news that men, um, massive pressure is mounted on them to make money. Have you ever felt that pressure before?
Lots of times. Like even till now,
Okay,
I'm still feeling the pressure.
okay, like where does it come from the most for you? Is it family, society, or friends in school? Not necessarily friends though, but like investors in school, or and like where does
Well,
it come
like,
from?
to be frank with you, like, personally, it's not coming from family, it's coming
Mm-hmm.
from friends, peer
Okay.
groups, investors in school, the society, generally from the society, aside family. Because, yeah, all my family believes, they believe the process and they want me to
Okay.
keep going. But then, the society wants to see results as soon
Yeah,
as
to just
possible,
yeah, want to see like
the opposite gender too,
of
we
course
have to, it comes from, the pressure comes from within and then the
outside as
society,
well.
yeah. definitely not family. Though a family has little pressure, but not not from family. It's definitely from outside.
Okay. How do you cope with that pressure? Like when you receive it, what do you do?
Sometimes I feel depressed.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel motivated.
Okay.
Sometimes I take the wrong decisions and then I face the consequences. Sometimes, like, I don't know, I just pray. Sometimes I
Yeah.
just do a lot of things depending how the pressure comes and from what angle it is coming from. And then, but one thing, it makes me to keep going. It makes me to face challenges, to take the good step. Some steps I've taken we are not right, all in the quest of getting
Yeah, getting the
financially
money.
stable and all. But then the deed has been done and I took the consequences. But most of all, like the pressures, like have taught me a lot.
Okay.
That is the most or the best thing that comes from this pressure. We keep learning. Understand? You either learn to do right or to do wrong. But most of the time, like it has taught me positively a lot.
Okay. Um, Another thing I want to ask is, I know this boy. Oh, no, not this boy. I know people actually that these people are born with silver spoons. Money is not their problem, but they still choose to go the choose illegal means to make money. To make, and then I'm like saying, when you have two choices, some people don't have that two choices. Some people their only choice is to go like illegally, but this person has two choices: go illegally or legally. But this person is choosing illegit means to make money. Why do you think boys of this generation, even students, choose that thing? Yes, why?
Well, oh, this is a funny question right there you have. But I would say one of the reasons is owing to the theories of power.
Okay,
What does someone who have power wants? To have more power. And
okay,
someone who has money, what does he want? To have more
more
money.
money.
And so someone born with money would want to have more money. And the funny thing about this whole looking for money through illegal means is not even you being born from a poor home or a rich home. It
Okay,
comes with personality. If you are
okay,
greedy, if you are lazy, it doesn't matter where you are coming from. You will look for money through the illegal way. There are people from poor background that had one choices and they took the right course, pursuing money legally, took up nice courses in the university, take up decent jobs, and striving to make money legally.
okay,
Understand? While some are using poor background as an excuse to make money. So your background actually doesn't define why you should take the wrong decision. So I
okay.
think it's about personality.
This new trend that when you go to a party or a club and they are doing amino, there is hype man and he's saying all sorts of things like, if you no get money
And
go
you
back
feel
sit
so
there, something like all those things. Like, you're just entering the party, your only intention is just to go and enjoy, but you go there, how do you now feel like after that kind of thing?
feel depressed now. No, you feel
Okay.
depressed, you feel bad. Like one of the reasons why I stopped going to party because party has evolved. Like I normally tell people, it's not. Hype man used to be MC then in
Yeah.
occasions, but then occasions don't come too often. So they switched to club because club runs weekly basis, and then the hype so that people spend more. The club owner pays them for the hype because he makes money.
For
If
you.
someone wants to buy a drink of 4K and he's being hype, he end up buying drink of
It's
30K, and
true.
then
It's true.
you will not get money. Even with your own smell of you are enjoying at one corner, you feel more depressed. Sometimes it turns a challenge for people. This person buys and you say, oh, this guy they hyped him because of this small thing. You go and buy
Buy your
times two.
own.
So it's just the money making means for the people, the club owners. But then to me, it makes me feel bad and personally like it kind of restricted me to going to clubs. But then I know it has very, very negative impact on
And
guys, like because I've had series of conversation with a lot of people and the impact is really, really some people come back, they feel so angry. The worst of all is you go with your babe and She's admiring the guy and spending the money. How
Yeah.
would you feel? Like we are all humans now. You
Yeah.
know, the world now is becoming so materialistic, and everybody wants to be around the dollars and top dollars. So definitely, like it makes me feel bad. And if I don't have money, now club is if you no get money, no go.
I
Instead
guess
of
you
you
want
to
to
go
come
in and
back
hide your
crying.
face, no go at all.
It's
You understand?
true.
So when you have the money and you feel you can, do back your own you go.
Yeah.
So it has a bad impact.
And you think this pressure is also what is leading many young boys into this Yahoo rituals and every other thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Even
definitely.
when some people do not actually, they are not, some people are not actually pressurized. Though. Some people, their own is okay. I'm not okay.
Some people are not pressurized.
Yeah, they just want to wear that clothes, want to drive that car, and that money they will not even use it
Everybody likes
to.
good things.
Yeah, that money they will not even use it to feed their families. You think that it's because of poverty that they are doing it. So I just realized that
Some
most of
people do
them.
it based on, some people say it's not even due to pressure, it's because they don't have anything to do. Let's talk about the country situation, the governmental situation.
Okay, yeah, no joke.
Some people like they are okay on their own, their family is okay, they are not even pressured, but then what will they be doing? How many people are ready to employ there and to pay them decently? Some of them instead of being like, okay, let me learn programming, let me learn this, let me start chatting the white, let me do this, let me do that. You are with your phone always, you are online, you are viewing
Every time.
status, you are going to TikTok and you are seeing people balling. Like you can't keep burning data, you just have to earn extra cash for yourself, and then it starts by trading Bitcoin, and maybe you trade and you lose, or maybe you trade in forex and you lose, and maybe some of them go to the extent of betting. You bet, you lose, and then you just have to get the money back through scamming another person. But then I just feel like if there is enough employment for the youth and they are positively engaged,
Mm-hmm.
you understand, there will be
Less of that
less of that, because aside those poverty,
pressure.
pressure,
Yeah. You
idleness
feel like
can,
the country
you
plays
understand,
a
like
role in
now
it.
this is strike is going on,
Yeah,
and what do you think is encouraging?
it's
Now your
true.
school is in section and they are bombarding with lectures, assignments.
You will not have time.
Nobody
You
will
won't
have
have
time,
time for
it
that.
would reduce. I didn't say it will stop, but it will reduce. But now, like, ASU is on strike, federal universities, the children are at home, some people are looking for menial jobs, and those that can't
It's
see, what do you
true.
encourage them to do?
And what of
Understand?
those that us medical students we are going for posting? What of other, yeah, that they are
Yes,
not
that's
doing posting,
posting.
that kind of a
That
thing.
is it now.
Ehen.
Before school resumes, they come back with cars.
It's
You
true.
understand? So, like, the country situation is not even helping matter. It doesn't in any way help to encourage a reduction in scamming and their own. Rather, it encourages it, because over the last few years, I've been criticizing people doing internet fraud and stuff like that. But then I asked myself, like, what are the better life they are providing for these people? An entrepreneur that is struggling to make it on his or her own. What are the basic things the government are giving? Is there steady light? What is the cost of fuel? What's
300.
now, like, what is the cost of data? How long does it
10 MB lasts. Like, how long
how
does
long
1 gig?
does
Thank you.
it last? Like, what
Seriously.
are the things, like, even if you want to make call now to another network, what does the network charge? Like, how are you going to strive to fit into yourself, even if you want to set up yourself? So, like, you just have to resort.
Okay.
They say necessity is the mother of invention. So the need for people to survive, make them to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And definitely I've been criticizing them and saying what they are doing is
But
bad.
looking
But
at it
then I
from
don't know,
another
how am I
perspective.
going to provide a solution to them if I keep criticizing
Yeah.
them? You know? So looking at it from that perspective, I know, like, it's all that comes with adulthood. And funny enough, even children wants to be adults now,
Uh-uh.
because children of 15 don't know the age that adulthood starts. That is the problem. Now, that is what I want to ask you. When does adulthood start? Is it from 10? Or is it anytime you start taking up responsibility and making decisions?
That's
Irrespective of
adulthood
the
though.
age. So a child of 12 now that is making decision and hustling, maybe selling pure water, hawking, telling the family is an adult.
Yeah, but normally it's 18 years adulthood start. But I found out that some people are adults before 18.
Before 18. Okay.
Yes. Hello guys, thank you for watching till this moment. The part 2 of this video will be released on Saturday. Thank you. Please stay tuned, like, share, comment and subscribe.